This podcast is part of the Michigan Sports and Entertainment Podcast Network. Go to michigansportsandentertainment.com for more great podcasts.
Hey everyone, you are wasting time with Chris, Beth, and Matt. My name is Chris Williams. With me are
Beth Golpe.
and
Matt December.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Doing great.
Good. I gotta tell you guys, I am so excited right now. As this episode airs, I am probably sitting down at my daughter's first dance recital.
Oh,
Really?
that's so
Yeah,
sweet. I didn't
yeah.
even know she was taking dance.
She started this winter. She's taking ballet classes, and she loves it. Like, you know, she really gets into the dancing, and she loves to spin herself around and wear her tutu. And
Does she listen to she's so young. Does she take direction?
I guess because she's learned it.
Yeah.
And the teacher's really strict from what I heard.
Wow.
Like, so strict that she should probably not be teaching kids.
Oh, wow.
Because she gets really stressed out if kids aren't behaving. And I'm like, they're 3. What do you expect? But yeah, she does really well, and I'm excited to see her. Yeah, it's a nice little skill.
That's
she's
very
picking
sweet.
up.
You have to get her flowers.
I will get her flowers. Yep. As I'm sitting there right now, I've probably given her flowers. So,
Aw, very sweet.
but she's very excited, and it just kind of struck me. I mean, I did not take dance classes when I was a kid, or any, things like that.
Yeah.
But I was sitting there thinking, well, this could be something that 20 years down the road, she could still love dancing. She could,
yeah.
going to be a professional ballerina or something, just because
Certainly.
we started doing something when she was 3. So we're good parents. But but it started me thinking, like, well, what kind of skills would I have liked to learn when I was a kid? What should I have learned when I was a kid? And that I never ended up learning, that as an adult I would love to double back on. So I thought that'd be a fun thing to talk about, because I'm sure there are all different things we'd love to learn how to do.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be a fun conversation.
I love it.
I think it's great. Matt is thrilled about this.
I'm very
one.
excited to talk about this.
Matt
have
was
a good
like,
one.
I remember when I brought this up to Matt, Matt was like, I mean, yeah, but how are we going to rein this in at 30 minutes? It's like an hour's worth of stuff to talk about.
So much to mine here.
So Matt, why don't you start us off then?
I can start you off again?
Yeah.
I start us off every
I
episode.
know, the last episode was so good.
Was
I figured
it?
Let's keep
Okay.
it going.
So mine is actually kind of timely because I'm considering having my grandmother's piano moved to my house. She passed away last year, and she has this. She had this little. It's called like a spin. It's like a stand-up spin-it piano. It's kind of a small piano, kind of compact, and it's not like a necessarily. It's not a particularly like nice piano, but obviously there's some like sentimental value, and so I've like considering having it moved to my place. I don't have a ton of room for it, but I would like make room for it. But the thing is, I don't actually play the piano, so I was like thinking, boy, if I got the piano, I would give it an okay effort to learn to play the piano.
Yeah.
You should learn how to play the piano. You have piano fingers.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I have short, little, stubby fingers.
No, you don't. You have very slender fingers.
I guess they're slender. I guess they could be longer.
No, I think you have good piano fingers.
Well, I appreciate that. Let's look at Chris's. Do you think Chris is good piano?
Look at her
Oh my god!
Great radio, but you can't see that Chris and I have pretty small. Well, Chris's hands aren't small,
have
but
baby
mine
hands. I have
mine
Trump
are
hands.
very stout and not. They have like no joints. They're just like Tootsie Rolls.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
what kind of piano would you learn? Would you learn like classical, or like, kind of like Billy Joel?
Billy Joel, mostly just Billy Joel. No,
Yeah.
I actually don't think I don't know how like the process of learning the piano, but like I do think that like what would keep me interested in trying to learn it is just like because there's like contemporary modern music that I like that incorporates the piano, and I'm like I couldn't tell you the specific songs off the top of my head, but like there are songs that I like that I'd be like, oh, it'd be cool to like learn the piano part for this song that I like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I like that. I could see like kind of pulling me through the process.
You should definitely get the piano. You should definitely find someone to take piano lessons with and take lessons, like once a week or every other week for an hour. And it would be something that, like, I mean, people, future kids and, you know, your girlfriend and everyone can remember. Well, they can, you know, remember like, oh, when I was like making dinner, Matt was playing the piano. It's just like a nice, you know.
Instead of helping me make dinner.
Yeah, I
don't really help anyway.
I don't know. I love like in movies and TV shows when like the dad plays the piano. You know, it's always like, oh, he just like sits down and plays the piano. And I was actually like just listening to a podcast and someone was recalling that their dad would sit down and play the piano to like wake them up for school. Like they would hear him playing the piano and they would all, it would annoy them and they would all like get up.
I like that even more.
Yes.
Bang, bang, bang.
But I have like a very like romantic visions of like just a guy playing the, you know, just like randomly playing, you know, learning how to play the piano.
That makes me want to play the piano.
I really
There is
love
a reason why women love to divorce Billy Joel. No, you should. But you know what you should do? You should not tell anyone you're taking classes.
Yeah, that's
like,
perfect.
and just one day when you're at a public gathering, like where there's just a piano there, just kind of like
what's
this? What is this doing? Like ting, ting oh, and then like bust out the Beethoven.
Well, I like that.
Bust out like ding 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 ding. I feel like that's always what you learn first.
Yeah, I can learn that. That sounds good.
What's that tune called? Like, there's a
that's
like,
The Entertainer.
The Entertainer. That's right.
That's it, yeah.
I was going to say The Greatest Showman.
Whoa, no.
Nuts.
Do you play any instruments at all, either of you?
I don't. I own a bass guitar. I got a bass guitar like in high school, 10th or 11th grade. I tried learning it for about 10 minutes, and then I'd been collecting dust next to my bed for
I remember when you got that guitar, though. It was very cool of you.
It was cool.
Wasn't it that great Christmas you had?
Yeah, first, I think we talked about this we definitely talked about this on a previous episode.
Yeah, we got like
the
cash.
It was like the best Christmas ever.
The best Christmas of all
I got
time.
like a PlayStation 2,
Yeah.
a bass guitar, a ton of cash. It was just like the gifts were never ending.
I do play an instrument. Please don't turn off the podcast, but I play my vocal cords. I sing. I definitely. The instrument I was born with. Everyone.
Yeah, no, Beth is a very good singer.
Yeah, I am.
I don't know if we've talked about that on the podcast.
Have we?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
We've talked about you sing at your church.
Yep, I used to sing. I used to sing competitively, and then I did musical theater in college and high school, and now I sing at my church, and I sing for weddings and funerals. I'm singing it for a funeral next week.
Well, we need Matt to get on his piano skills and you to sing a theme song for our podcast.
How rare would that
I can
be?
basically sing the Ave Maria, and that's about it. But
That's pretty good.
yeah,
Can you change the words to wasting time?
Yes, yes, I definitely can do that.
Oh, great. I don't play anything, and now I'm very self-conscious about my fingers. Thanks, Beth. I've always thought about playing guitar or something.
Well, yeah, I think everybody has.
Yeah, everyone thinks, I could play the guitar, but
No, I don't think that. That's the thing. I know I'm not musical. See, one of the problems with me...
I have no rhythm.
I'm not musical at all.
Yeah.
I have rhythm. At least I know I have more rhythm than you do.
Oh, gosh, that's not hard.
But I don't know that I music kind of is like... it's I don't know. It's like math. I'm just not good at it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay at math, but I'm less than okay, I think, at music.
I used to sing in choir in school, and then puberty destroyed those dreams. But not much, because my voice is still disturbingly high.
Very high.
Very high. So, well, that's a good one, Matt.
Matt, can you read music?
You
could at one
point.
I'm sure you... If you were like... I mean, it would all come back to you pretty quickly, I think.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I was kind of like, but now that you talk about sitting down to play the piano while Sarah makes dinner, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute.
I think it's very sweet. You have a little cocktail there, and you just sit down, and you're just kind of like...
Your neighbors in the condo.
Improvising over there in the old ivories, or whatever they call
Tickle on the ivories. They wouldn't hear.
Your neighbors in the condos would be like, shit, here comes Matt with the piano again.
No.
Oh, great. Here comes the entertainer. That's good. You should definitely learn that.
So
Yeah, I
I'm
wish
gonna
I learned that. Yeah, so that's mine.
I'm going to plug my own website here for a second and say that I actually wrote a blog post about how you should, like, adopt a skill or a hobby as an adult. And it was, like, getting over your fear or how to guide or something to that effect. Because I think that learning, people hesitate to learn something new because they're afraid of embarrassing themselves, which is like a huge part of being an adult, right? You're like afraid to embarrass yourself in front of other adults,
Yeah,
or
I think
afraid,
that's true.
afraid to do something quote unquote like stupid or whatever. But learning a new skill or starting a new hobby as an adult, I think it makes you such a more interesting person. It can like completely change your life and expose you to new people and new things. It can totally change the energy that you bring to your day, or you get stuck in such a routine. Like, how many people do you know as an adult? Like, aren't you fascinated if you were going to learn that someone like that you wouldn't expect was like taking horseback riding or like learning how to play piano?
Yeah,
like just
sure.
like up here of your, you know what I mean? I just think that
I think so. Yeah.
I think that's kind of like interesting and fascinating. I'm a huge proponent of it, especially if you feel like you're stuck in a rut personally or in your career or in your relationships, or like for people that are single, like, you sort of have that like sort of desperate energy, like where you're trying to find someone. It's like, forget all that and just like try something completely new, or like try something completely outside of your comfort zone. Yeah. And it could be something from like knitting to like, I've done horseback riding as an adult. I stopped when I got pregnant with my first son, and I haven't
a good time to stop.
Yeah, I haven't done it. Well, I fell off. I didn't fall off, but my foot I would have fallen off, but my foot got caught in the stirrup, so I was like hanging off. And I had just found out I was pregnant, and I was like, oh, well, probably not the best hobby. At the same time, I also like, I'm a hobby jumper, as you'll understand by the time I finish this like monologue. But I had also bought a mountain bike and was like learning how to mountain bike because we live right on Stony Creek, which after falling off my bike a lot, I had stopped that when I became pregnant. I was like real into learning how to kayak for a while, which I definitely am going to take up once my kids are a little older, because again, we live right on the lake and I love kayaking. I'm trying to think if I'm doing anything right now, which I don't think I am, besides my singing, which I do very regularly, like on a weekly basis. But I think that it's important to have a passion that is just kind of like for yourself, or even running. Like, if you something I've always wanted to be, quote unquote, a runner, and like call myself a runner. I'm not a natural athlete. I'm not a good runner. But it's like, yeah, I ran a half marathon. I ran a 5K just like last summer, It's just, it can really, make a part of you like come alive that wasn't before, learning how to do something new.
Yeah.
So,
but you blog.
I do. That is new. That's new. That's
writing takes
effort.
Yeah,
that's absolutely true. Like starting a business, and like just even learning the ins and outs of like forming an LLC, to blogging, to making graphics, and all that is all, that's all new stuff for me.
Podcasting takes effort.
Yeah.
Learn that skill. That's a good point. I think that's really good. And I will send me that blog post and I will put it in the show notes.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
So, I actually started one a few weeks ago, a new skill.
Oh!
I'm surprised.
I was just telling my husband today how I was so super impressed with you.
I started taking swimming classes.
Oh!
I know.
You don't know how to swim?
Okay. Well, here's I grew up with a pool, and I grew up going to camp, so I can move in the water. Like I can tread water and I can swim underwater.
Okay.
But I never really took formal lessons, and I never really learned how to do any sort of like formal swimming. Like I knew
strokes.
Do you feel confident in the water?
No. No, that's the thing. Well, there were two reasons why. One is I wanted to start finding a new exercise because I tried running. I thought the same thing. I was like, I'm going to be a runner. I'm going to give you the Couch to 5K app, and I'm going to start running. No, I hate running.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, I'm sure people love it. I hate it. I don't like the wheezing and...
It's so hard on your body, too.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm an old man. I'm getting old. I don't want my joints to be destroyed and stuff like that. So I thought, well, swimming is one of those things they recommend. It doesn't kill your body, and I like being in the pool. So I thought, well, that would be fun. But I can't exercise because I don't really know the form. So I'm like, well, if I learn the proper swimming technique, that would probably be the most effective way to get exercise. We're also heading out to Florida in a few weeks with our kids. And I know we're going to be swimming in the pool and swimming in the ocean. So it's probably a good idea to learn to swim so that they can kind of learn. Right. But also, God forbid something goes wrong, I
especially
can
swimming in the ocean.
Yeah.
That's
a good idea.
Yeah.
So I signed up at the rec center. They offered adult classes, which I was really glad because my biggest fear was being the one adult with like 10 kids. And I would not have stayed for that. No. But no, it's a class with adults who are probably about my age, a little bit older. Some of them have never been in the pool before.
Wow.
Like, some of them are actually terrified of the water.
Aww.
And so that made me feel a little bit good because I was better than them. But
yeah, right.
But no, I was not prepared for how hard it was. Like, I thought, I can move in the water. This will be easy. But the coordination of everything and learning how to move your arms and to kick properly and then breathe, like, doing it all at once is...
It's exhausting.
And it's hard. Yeah. Like, because the key to being able to do it well is to not really think about it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But at first you're thinking about it all the time, right. So... I start messing with the arms and the legs stop kicking, or I think about breathing and then I get water in my nose and mouth.
Right.
But it's been a lot of fun because the teachers kind of just let us go at our own pace and they'll give us pointers. But I've started going to the pool at like 5 a.m. a few days a week.
Wow, and, good for you.
We swim the width of the pool in class, but I've tried to swim the length of the pool, which is a lot harder.
Yeah.
But I've done it successfully twice. But it's good. It feels good. It's a good exercise. You feel confident. It helps my attitude. I really like it. I'm glad I did it.
Man, that is very inspiring. Getting up early to do something like that is, not many people would.
It's the only time I can go. That's the only excuse I have.
Well, yeah,
with kids and stuff, I can't go after work. And after work, the gym is so packed anyway. We go to our rec center. Right. Whereas if I go at 5:30, I'm the only one in the pool. And so that's nice.
That's nice, yeah.
That's really cool. If it wasn't I know you can wear... Swimming for fitness is also something that I vision my future self doing. Did you guys ever watch Scandal? Show? No. With Kerry Washington. Well, she swims for fitness, and it's so cool. You wear the hair thing, so it's just boom, you're in a gorgeous white swimsuit, and then you have your gorgeous white thing, and you're just what's the hair? It covers your hair it's not a hair net, a swim cap. Swim cap.
Oh yeah.
And then it's boof, you can take off the swim cap and your hair is perfect underneath still. And then, that's how I vision it. It's long legs and just swimming on through that water.
So you want to do, that's what you want to do?
Yeah, but I just know in execution it would be just kind of gross and I have to shave and I don't know. My hair would just not hold up under that cap and I have and it's thick and...
Yeah. That seems more like swimming for fashion than swimming for fitness.
Yeah. No, it's just my future. It's just what my future self does. But
yeah, that's fair.
I love it. I used to swim swim for fitness in my teens, early 20s. My aunt had a really big, nice pool, and I used to go over there and swim. And I was a junior lifeguard in high school or something in the. Yeah, in my early teens. Yeah, it was fun. So I can swim, and sometimes when I get in a pool, I'll try to do those strokes that I remember, the breaststroke and the front crawl and the backstroke. And I'm ooh, that is not easy.
It's hard. I get very sore afterwards. Yeah, it's fun. It's also really good for stress. That's a really good exercise for stress, and
it's very peaceful in the water.
Peaceful in the water.
You can't sweat.
The thing that kind of surprised me was I didn't wear goggles at first because I was like, well, I'm not a kid. I don't need to wear goggles. That's stupid. But then I realized I couldn't see anything and I was too concentrated on where I was going. And so I bought goggles and it was great. And it changed the game.
Did it?
I mean, I didn't swim into the walls.
Well, that's good. I mean,
did you wear like earbuds or
I just get water.
Yeah, it's a lot.
About it for the next 2 hours.
Oh my gosh, my husband doesn't listen to this, but he would complain about water in his ears just like nonstop.
It's the worst. It is the worst.
Oh, Chris.
Oh my gosh, it's like summer just means the water in the ear conversation. Yeah, the jumping on one foot. Just shaking your head.
Yeah. Man,
I don't know, close your ears.
You got a pool, don't you? At this apartment?
Yeah, there's a pool. It's a nice pool. We should go swimming sometime.
We should podcast from the pool.
I don't think I've been in the pool at your condo here.
Yeah, it's nice. It's like
at your old apartment. I had gone to the pool, and you had like a.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
And a hot tub situation there too.
There's a hot tub here.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's nice. There's usually, depending if you go the right time, there's nobody back there. It's secluded. It's like this is really off topic. It's like. Lots of trees back there. It's very nice.
Let's go, Matt.
Could you bring like a cooler? Could you bring that cooler?
Yeah, let's bring a cooler.
Nice.
Summer at Matt's. Very nice.
You know, my wife and I, we don't have a hot tub. So my wife, but we went a few weeks ago to celebrate her new job. We went to had these hot tub gardens in Ann Arbor. And it sounds very skeezy. But it was so great.
Right?
Yeah, you pay. It was like $80 an hour for 2 people. You sit outside. They give you little like packets of scents you can put in there, so it smells like lavender. And you just kind of sit without kids in your house.
The one in Ann Arbor is very. I think it's a chain.
Nice. Yes,
and they had one in Kalamazoo that I had been to a few times when I had lived there, and they are very nice. And are each of the rooms themed?
I don't want to think too hard about what's going on in the other rooms, but
right.
But they're each themed.
I mean, the water's hot enough. I think that it kills pretty much everything. But
for us, it was just nice. We're like, there's no kids. We're sitting in the
just relaxing in a hot tub. So are the rooms like themed? The hot tub, yeah. So did you pick like the?
We just went where they told us. We had a Japan room.
Ooh.
We went there twice. We had a Japan room, and that was cool.
Was there like drinks and stuff there? Can you bring drinks?
I don't think you can bring alcoholic drinks because you're not supposed to have alcohol in a hot tub. Because
it's too hot, man. You just pass right out.
Like I read this,
sink right into it.
The alcohol, the effect of like one drink is like 5 drinks.
Awesome. Matt, that's 5 drinks.
That sounds awesome. What's wrong with that?
You're like a frog in water. You just.
But you could bring
slip right under
water.
Champagne?
No, that has alcohol.
Wait, what?
We have derailed.
Well, surely you can bring champagne.
Wait, what?
We have derailed.
Oh, yeah, yes.
You the one
I derailed it, I know.
We started talking about hot tubs.
The next skill I'm going to take is how to streamline a podcast.
Good luck.
Good luck. So, listeners, I want to know what skills you would learn.
Or that you are learning, or classes that you're taking.
What can you teach us?
Yeah, I think it's so cool, and I'm always fascinated to hear what people decide to pick up. There's so much to do, and you only have one life, and it's like, do it. Like, if you always wanted to... Have you never been bowling, or have you never like done archery?
Come on, do something a little different than bowling.
Well, I mean, bowling's fun.
Bowling is fun.
Learn how to shoot a bow and arrow. That's cool.
That's cool, yeah.
You know, I mean, go to a trampoline park. I don't know. Just
I once committed to writing a column about one new thing every month for a year.
Oh.
And that year was really the most enlightening 5 months of my life. But I agree. Learn something new. It's fun. Share it with the podcast.
Yeah.
Share us what you can teach us.
Yeah. Whatever Chris just said.
Well, thanks for listening. Let us know. Where can we find everyone?
I'm on Twitter at Matt December.
Yeah.
At Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm at unicornfood.com. That's YOUNICORN food.com.
Is that because you are the unicorn?
That is because you're the unicorn. It's inside you the whole time.
Oh, there's a unicorn inside me.
Well.
Okay.
And only when it's gone are you free to walk.
All my socials are linked on my website.
Okay. You can find me at Mere Christianity on Twitter. You can listen to my other podcast. We're watching here every other week at Michigan Sports and Entertainment. And you can read my writing about film at michigansportsandentertainment.com. We will see you next week.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.